Who's ever felt a dip in energy after lunch before? Everybody. Yeah, welcome to America. Yeah, the food coma, right? Who's ever let a food coma get them in trouble before? Yeah. I was at a client site when I was back working for Epic. We're preparing together for a presentation about 11 o'clock. We had a presentation at 1:30. So we're getting ready for the presentation. We got our notes together. We feel pretty confident about it. And we decide we're going to get some lunch. And one of my colleagues goes, hey, let's get some Five Guys. Yeah. It sounds so innocent, right? Yeah, let's get some Five Guys. Just hang out with Five Guys. So the only reaction to that is, yeah, sure. So we go to Five Guys, and I get a bacon burger, French fries. Y'all are acting surprised, like there's nothing else on the menu. That's all you can do. Oh, I should have gotten the salad, the shrimp scampi. No, that's all there is. Bacon burger, French fries, and a water, because I'm good. Because I take care of myself. Does anyone know how many calories, who wants to guess how many calories are in a bacon burger and French fries from Five Guys? 20,000, not quite that many. 1,200? Bids at 1,200. Who wants to bid higher? 2,200. Very close. 2,047 calories. So I'm at work with my colleagues. I eat enough calories to sustain a human for 24 hours and 18 minutes. I eat all of that right before my presentation. Yeah. You're probably thinking I went up there and just tanked and had low energy and showed my PowerPoint with people on it. I did not make it back to the client site. I got a food coma so bad that I had to pull over. Ever gotten a food coma that bad? Whew. Oh yeah. Honestly, it felt like I'd been shot by a poacher, right? So like some Australian guy, like Crocodile Dundee, is like, all right, see that there? That's the modern working professional. I bet if I can hit him with a tranquilizer from this far, I can ruin his whole day. I'm sitting in my car, I've got the food coma face, you know. I just need a minute. Need some water. No, not sparkling water. That's worse. Food comas get us in trouble. If you get a food coma, it can sap about 2 hours of productivity out of your day. So all of a sudden, plans you had at 5:30 after work, they're not happening. All because of how we treat lunch. I found the solution to the modern day food coma in Japan. Because, is anyone in this room Japanese? Has anyone been to Japan? A couple people. I noticed something very curious when I was studying the modern working professional in Japan. The Japanese modern working professional does not typically do much exercise. They don't really meditate. They don't really work humane hours. They have a staggering amount of stress. This is not the profile of a healthy, productive person. And yet, Japan has the lowest obesity rate in the world. 2% are 31%. And they're some of the most productive people on the planet. Tell me, does that make any sense? Is it their diet? White rice and pork? Really? That's just Japanese Five Guys. It's not that healthy. So what's the secret? What are the Japanese doing differently from us that gives them a lot of energy in the afternoon? Sustained energy to be hyperproductive. Does anyone know? It's not water. Sorry? It's not the nap. Japanese don't take as many naps as the Chinese. The Chinese consider workday naps a constitutional right, fun fact. No, the Japanese don't even nap. Any other ideas? Small portions, you're very close. The secret to the Japanese post-lunch productivity is something called hara hachi bun mi. That's a translation of a Confucian eating code, hundreds of years old, that roughly translates to the first 8 parts feed the man. The last 2 parts feed the doctor. The secret to the Japanese eating code is not what they eat, it's how they eat. The Japanese eat incredibly slowly, and they also stop right when they're 80% full, and they always leave room. Now, for a while, this hadn't really gotten to the rest of the world until Duke Integrative Medicine did a study in 2016 to investigate why this was such a fantastic phenomenon in their culture. And they discovered that indeed, the human stomach is only designed to hold about 80% of the food that we like to put in it, because it needs the rest of the room for water and gas. So the next logical question becomes, how do I know when I feel full? Or how do I know when I feel 80% full specifically? And the answer is you already know, because your body tells you. But here's the trick. Your body tells you that you're full 5 minutes after you're full. So it's like you go to Costco and you fill up your gas tank, and the thing automatically clicks, so you're playing Candy Crush, and oh, okay, good. It's just like that, except it's 5 minutes late. So if you knew that if you went to the gas pump today and you were filling up your car, and you knew the gas pump wouldn't actually turn off until 5 minutes after you had enough gas, yeah, your car would explode. And you'd be, how differently would you treat that situation, right? So now that you know, your body can't tell you, can't click off until 5 minutes after you're full, how differently are you going to treat lunch tomorrow? Yeah. So you'll notice what the Japanese will do. Either they'll eat very slowly, or they'll eat lightning fast if they're busy. Then they'll just put their food down, they'll stop. And they'll just kind of sit there up to 5 minutes. And they'll drink some tea, drink some bubbly, which is my favorite. And then they'll wait, and then it'll feel full. So that's my challenge for each of you. I was kind of hoping a few people would still be eating lunch as I was describing that, but it sounds like you guys already muscled through everything. So we're going to scrap that experiment. Too late, we're all getting a food coma. Thanks, Fresh to Go. Food coma to go. So instead, my challenge for you, my experiment for you tomorrow, group experiment, is eat as much as you want, eat as fast as you want. But if you start to feel like you're getting to fullness, just cut yourself off. Yeah. Maybe you're at 75%, maybe you're 85%, but cut yourself off and see how much better you feel in the afternoon. It's so simple. It's one of my favorite happiness hacks, hara hachi bun mi, the 80% eating rule.